Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Al Stock Trades. I wanted to make this very quick video. I wanted to reintroduce this information here. Recently, people have been mentioning the SaaS Index. So we have a data set that we like to reference for our members. It's down here, but I wanted to go over it on the YouTube channel. So if you go here, I just posted this literally like 10, 15 minutes ago. This is the SaaS Index. These are for SaaS companies, subscription as a service. So we're talking about your Palantirs of the world, your CrowdStrikes, your Snows, your Unity software, those types of companies, Adobe. You get the drift. And this basically goes all the way from 2008 until 2023. And what you're basically seeing here is that recently we'd had a SaaS index of around 16x. Which then basically has brought in stocks like, for example, Palantir to go around, I don't know, 20, 30x per revenue, right? So like think of it as like price to sales. Now, obviously, if you were to draw a trend line here, you would basically see that we were obviously overvalued and we were meant to go down and hit the mean reversion. Now, what we're basically starting to see now is we've obviously went below to a point where we neared a bottom. So unfortunately, this type of trend line won't really give you a moving average to where it's like a simple moving average. And this is what we went ahead and did. We took the SaaS index, which you can go from this data set, and we then implanted a moving average on top of it. So the red is a moving average, a technical indicator on a SaaS index, which you don't really quite see because most folks, when they say they know technical analysis, they just know how to click a few buttons and how to interpret technical analysis. But when you actually understand technical analysis, aka understanding the statistics that go behind it, you can take that and apply it to just any data set. It doesn't have to be a stock ticker symbol. So by doing this, as you can see, let's just kind of go, let's just start in 2012. So once the SaaS index basically broke out of the moving average, it was a great time to go in on your SaaS companies. And then once it basically broke, it was a great time to leave here back on 2014 when the Federal Reserve started to talk about tapering. And then they went ahead and started basically stopping the taper. And they started, if you follow the economic form there, you can see that the SaaS index broke out of it, broke back in. And then once near the pandemic, near March, when interest rates were near 0%, the SaaS index literally soared and broke out of the moving average. And then near, I would say, January, around here, January of 2021, you can see at the peak of the market, we saw the SaaS index break and it basically started falling, hence the moving average basically coming down. So we're basically, what you can see here now is everyone's watching this right now that is in SaaS, and they're looking at, hey, are we going to start breaking this trend line? And we're about to break the moving average like we did at this time point, and this time point, and many other time points that you can see in the past. I would say if you were to remove the data set of 18x and say, you know what, I don't think this is going to happen. Let's just look at data sets between 10 and let's say the bottom two and take the halfway point, which is 12, let's say 12 divided by 2. You can say, you know what, I think the SaaS index of 6 is going to be where we're going to really be at for the next coming years until the Federal Reserve does the same thing and decrease interest rates. Now, again, this is a high-level topic. If you don't understand it, it's okay. We'll talk about it more. For all of our Mastering Stock Market students and our Stock Terminal members, you can access the data set here. I put it, and it basically will show you all the stocks that is basically going into the SaaS index. Now, for all the smart cookies in our group, you can break down all the stocks that are in here. I think there's like 30 stocks, and you can do an intrinsic value calculation on each one of them, do a competitive analysis, and then you can find the one that has the best value. And then once this does break out of the moving average, well, there you go. Money being made. Okay. Well, that's it for the videos for the weekend. I wanted to there's a lot of topics that we have to talk about. I just wanted to basically put them out there, and I hope this was helpful. I'll see you on the next one.